Hi, good evening, everybody. This is Roger Mailing, your correspondent from The Sun. I'll get this over with, so all my friends from the UK who are freezing tonight can have a laugh at this one because it's cold. It's not that the night's cold, it's just there's a very, very cold wind blowing from somewhere. And as you can see, it's evening here. I got held up at a meeting today, so I wasn't able to get back to do my Facebook Live in the sunshine, but I'm here. Now, you've obviously seen my title, Pain Threshold, and it carries on from what I was speaking about the other day, in the sense that I spent some time in the military, some of the best years of my life. But one thing I learned was that the military put you through an awful lot, and they're trying to find out your break point. In other words, what will be the thing, the final straw that breaks that camel's back? And they push you and push you and push you until. But they're judging you on whether you're prepared to get up and carry on. You see, we've had a number of businesses throughout the years, and we've discussed this, Barbara and I, over the last few weeks. What made us successful than other people weren't? Yes, we did Newton's third law of motion. We put an awful lot of effort in the front end to get a return out the back end. But the one thing we found about, we had people open up in competition with us. Now, they had more money than us. Some of them had more ability than us. Some of them knew more people than we did. But we had the satisfaction of seeing none of them succeed, because they hadn't realized quite how hard our business actually was. They thought laundry came in one end, and dirty laundry came in one end, and clean stuff came out the other, and not a great deal was done in between. Well, they soon learned that wasn't the case. It was hours and hours and hours of often back-breaking work. And guess what? They had a very low pain threshold. So they quit. Well, the reason Barbara and I were successful over the years is we were too bloody stubborn to quit. We didn't realize that there are some times you should walk away. But we'd put a lot of us into that business. A lot of our emotional strength, a lot of our physical strength, a lot of our relationship. And we weren't prepared to just walk away at the first bump in the road and say, I'm going to quit. Because that would be the easiest thing to do. You know, the British military have an elite force of soldiers, and what they do is they literally give them inane things to do, like running up and down hills for hours, carrying a weight on their back. And at the bottom of the hill, every time they get back, they say, you know, there's a room back at camp with your name on it, there's a shower, there's a bed. But they're looking for the people who, no matter what, don't quit. Who will do it until they're stopped, until they're told, hey, you don't need to do this anymore. And I believe that's the greatest. If somebody said to me, what is it that makes business people successful over others, I'd say it's the stickability. What they're prepared to do that other people aren't prepared to do. You see, it's not how many times you're knocked down that judges your character. It's how many times you get up. You know, I used to know a boxer, and he spent as much time on his backside as he did fighting. I said, well, why do you do it? He said, because I get up more time than the guy I'm fighting. So I win. So before I'm involved in business. I'm at a nice time in life in that I'm living in the sun, but I'm still involved in business because I can't see a time in my life when I'm not. But if somebody said to me, what is the best piece of advice that you can give anybody before they embark on changing their life, starting a new career, starting a business, I would say, sit down and really, really think about your pain threshold. What it is you're prepared to put yourself through, what it is you're prepared to put your family through, what you are prepared to put your finances through to succeed. Because I can guarantee that along that journey, you will be tested on all three of those things. Now, the winners are the ones that do it until, no matter what. Blinkers. All they can see is the goal, the prize. They're not looking at all the things that are happening around them. The prize is what matters. And if you can't do that, please don't do it. You know, people join my business and the first thing I say to them is, how much do you really want this? And I spend a long time trying, actually, probably to talk them out of it. Because if I don't do that, the first time they hit a bump in the road, they'll talk themselves out of it. And they will have wasted their time, their effort, their money, but they'll have also done the same to me. So, this is Roger Mayling, your correspondent from The Sun. It's got a bit warmer here now. Hey, it's good, I'll do this more often. Sitting in the evening gloom on a cold night here in the Mediterranean. Hey, look forward to speaking to you soon. I hope you're finding value from what I'm talking about and you find it interesting. I do have a Facebook page, Roger Mayling, where all these talks are catalogued and you can go back and watch them as often as you like. But hey, for those of you who are along tonight, thanks Carl, thanks Gemma, thanks John, thanks Gareth, thanks Cora. We'll speak again soon. Hey, take care. Bye-bye.